My name is Jenny, and welcome to my channel. I live in Microsoft Azure, and I'm here to help you navigate the world of Dynamics 365 AI ERP business processes. Whether you're a new customer looking to understand the system's logic, an existing customer comparing ERP best practices, a partner preparing for a conference room pilot demonstration, or a Microsoft sales professional, my videos are designed to be beneficial for you. In this series, I'll be diving deep into the details of Dynamics 365 AI ERP business processes. My goal is to make it easier for you to understand and implement these processes in your organization. One of the unique aspects of my videos is that I can speak many languages. On YouTube, you can select your favorite language and get more details in a way that suits you best. I also want to introduce you to my human friend, Alexander Yakovlev. He, along with his friends and colleagues, will be assisting me in creating high-quality content for you. But remember, they're humans, so their involvement might vary. Our primary focus will be on business processes. By definition, a business process is a series of actions that take certain items as inputs and produce other items as outputs. Essentially, a business process transforms inputs into outputs. Understanding these processes is crucial for effectively leveraging Dynamics 365. When we apply this definition to any commerce company, we can say that the top level, or level 0, business process involves transforming initial business ideas and investments into profits or losses. Each business process can be decomposed into subprocesses. For example, there are currently 15 end-to-end scenarios, level 1. Each of these can be sequentially divided into business process areas. Level 2. Business processes. Level 3. And patterns, level 4. In our videos we will use following numbering. For example, we have pattern 80.40.160.100, agree to use resources from another legal entity. This means that this pattern belongs to business process 80.40.100, borrow resources from another legal entity. Business area 80.40, manage project delivery. And end-to-end scenario 80, project to profit. There are several ways to structure the flow of end-to-end scenarios. Let's consider the most common and widespread case where a company is engaged in the production and sale of a product. If your business does not involve developing new products to order, the first business process in the chain will be the end-to-end scenario designed to retire, ID 40. This process starts with a business idea and ends with information in the system about the planned cost of the finished product, including data on procurement, storage, replenishment, and sales. If the company is engaged in manufacturing, information is added about components and materials, equipment, operations, and personnel requirements, as well as subcontractors needed for the production of this product. If your company provides services to its customers, you need to use the scenario concept to market, ID 30. The next end-to-end scenario is forecast to plan, ID 50. This process receives information about the finished product and sales statistics for this product in the past. This scenario has 3 levels of execution: strategic, midterm, and operational. In strategic planning, the company sets goals for the long-term period, 3 to 5 years, and establishes KPIs that need to be achieved annually. Resource requirements are calculated, and internal investment projects are identified, e.g., purchasing new equipment, constructing production facilities or warehouses. In midterm planning, e.g., annual, the KPIs of the strategic plan for the given period are clarified and detailed. Product demand is analyzed, and the optimal selling price is calculated. Marketing activities are planned. A maintenance plan for equipment is created. The company's need for human resources is determined. A static plan for sales, production, and procurement is created. If there are preliminary agreements with suppliers, they are registered in the procurement forecast. Based on all the above plans, the company's financial budget is formed. Short-term planning, usually monthly, is responsible for planning the company's current activities. Depending on the company's production strategy, pull or push, the system plans production orders, replenishment of materials in warehouses through purchases or internal transfers. The following end-to-end scenarios receive plans and are responsible for its execution. The first group consists of sales-related processes. The prospect-to-quote scenario, ID 85, includes activities from lead generation to the accepted quote by a potential customer. The order-to-cash scenario, ID 65, covers all types of sales, wholesale and retail, across all modern sales channels, brick-and-mortar stores, point of sale, call center, e-commerce. The project-to-profit scenario, ID 80, is designed for the sale of unique products delivered as projects. The service-to-cash scenario, ID 95, is intended for registering service activities provided to the customer in the system. Each of the aforementioned processes results in a completed sales orders and a received customer payments. The next group of scenarios is responsible for replenishing inventory. The source-to-pay scenario, ID 75, receives information about goods and services that need to be purchased. It organizes and controls the procurement process. The result of this process is an acquired service, received goods in the warehouse, and payments sent to the supplier. The acquire-to-dispose scenario, ID 10, manages the lifecycle of company's equipment and other fixed assets. This cycle can begin with the purchase of an asset within the procure-to-pay scenario, or the asset can be created during the implementation of an internal investment project within the project-to-profit scenario. The plan-to-produce scenario, ID 70, receives information about production orders that need to be fulfilled. As a result of this process, we obtain finished products in the warehouse, while registering the use of materials and resources, equipment and people. The inventory-to-deliver scenario, ID 60, manages the internal and external movements of finished goods and materials, as well as the management of all warehouse activities. The hire-to-retire end-to-end scenario, ID 55, receives information about the required human resources and includes all types of activities related to company's organization structure and personnel, from hiring to retirement. And the last scenario on this slide is record-to-report, ID 90. Initially, the process receives its plan, financial budget, from forecast to plan. Throughout the year, all processes related to supply chain execution create financial transactions in the general ledger. Record-to-report adds additional transactions, performs financial reporting, and at the end of the financial period, calculates the financial results for the company. So, we have now reviewed at level 1 how a business idea can be transformed into profits and losses. On the level 4 end-to-end scenario, this can be quite complex. Some patterns in the scenario are mandatory, marked red, other are optional, marked blue. In real life, mandatory patterns define MVP, minimal valuable product, functionality that supports main process goal achievement. You can start your implementation with MVP and afterwards gradually extend the functionality in the direction that you need. In my recordings, I plan to have two types of videos: end-to-end scenario MVP and full process.
For demonstration
maybe
of business
by
processes, we will use Contoso Coffee Company data. The company produces coffee beans and coffee machines, using process, discrete and lean manufacturing. We will use the classic manufacturing principle make to stock, where products are produced for stock, based on forecast or minimum stock refill. The latter is typically calculated based on forecast or historic consumption. This company is operating in multiple countries and sells products to wholesale and retail customers using all modern sales channels. Moreover, the company will provide service for coffee machines. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Please add your ideas about Dynamics 365 features or questions to comments. I will be these with interest. Let's get started on this journey together.